As the night quietly settles over Amsterdam, the city begins to hum in soft tones. The gentle lapping of water against old wooden boats, the faint creak of a bicycle passing on cobblestones, and the distant chime of a clock tower marking the hour. You find yourself walking along the Herengracht Canal, where lights shimmer on the water like golden ribbons. The air is cool, carrying a hint of tulips and rain. Every bridge you cross feels like a gateway to another dream, each reflection below dancing slowly in the ripples. The canal houses stand tall and narrow, each one leaning slightly forward, as if to greet the night. Their windows glow warmly, some with candles, some with quiet laughter from within. You take a deep breath. The scent of damp stone and blooming flowers mixes with a faint aroma of coffee drifting from a late-night café. You pause for a moment on one of the arched bridges, leaning against the railing. Below, a boat glides silently through the canal, its lights stretching across the water like a trail of stars. The sound of the engine fades into the distance, leaving only peace behind. Further along, you pass under a line of lanterns hung across the street. Their soft orange light flickers against the wet stones, creating patterns that seem to move with your heartbeat. Everything around you feels alive, yet perfectly calm. In this moment, Amsterdam feels timeless, a city both awake and asleep, breathing softly through its thousand reflections. The world slows down with each step, the water murmuring stories of the past, of merchants, artists, and dreamers who once wandered these same paths centuries ago. You close your eyes for a moment, listening. The city whispers gently, "Stay a little longer." And so you do. As you continue your quiet journey through the heart of Amsterdam, dawn seems far away, yet the city glows with a life of its own. The sound of your footsteps on the cobblestones becomes softer as you turn onto a broad, tree-lined avenue leading to the Museumplein, the city's great square of art and reflection. Here stands the magnificent Rijksmuseum, its towers rising gracefully into the night sky. The lights illuminate its brick facade, and the gentle sound of water trickling from the nearby fountain fills the air. You walk closer, and through the tall arched windows, you imagine the treasures resting inside. Rembrandt's The Night Watch, Vermeer's The Milkmaid, and centuries of Dutch history, captured in brushstrokes that still breathe life. You picture yourself wandering through the quiet museum halls. The world outside fades away as the soft light caresses the paintings. You feel the weight of time, yet it's comforting, like walking through a dream made of colors and memory. Just nearby lies the Van Gogh Museum, smaller but no less powerful. You think of his swirling skies, the golden fields, the self-portraits filled with raw emotion. Standing there, you can almost feel his presence, fragile, brilliant, and deeply human. The museum's walls seem to whisper his thoughts to anyone who listens. Outside, the square is still and open. You find a bench near the reflecting pool, where the museum's lights shimmer on the surface. A soft breeze drifts through the trees, carrying the faint notes of a street musician playing a slow, melancholic tune on a violin. The music seems to echo from another time, tender, nostalgic, and perfectly at peace. You lean back, gazing up at the faint stars above the city. The distant hum of bicycles, the low murmur of voices, the rhythm of the water, they all blend into one calming melody. For a moment, it feels as though the entire city is breathing with you. As your eyes begin to grow heavy, you take one more deep breath. The night holds you gently, like a soft blanket woven from art, music, and quiet beauty. The night deepens as you wander westward, away from the grand museums and the open spaces of Museumplein. The streets grow narrower, cozier, and more intimate as you step into the Jordan district, one of Amsterdam's most beloved neighborhoods. The lamps here glow softer, their light spilling across ivy-covered brick walls and quiet shop fronts. You can hear the faint strum of a guitar somewhere down the street, perhaps a musician playing by an open window. The melody drifts gently through the night air, mingling with the scent of fresh bread and blooming jasmine. Jordan feels different from the rest of the city. It's a place where time seems to have stopped. As you walk, you pass by tiny art galleries, antique stores, and hidden courtyards filled with tulips. The canal water here flows slowly, reflecting strings of lights like liquid gold. You pause to watch a cat sitting on a windowsill, its eyes half closed as if dreaming. Even the animals in Amsterdam seem to move at their own calm rhythm. You turn a corner, and the atmosphere shifts slightly, quieter, more reverent. You've arrived near the Anne Frank house, one of the most touching places in the city. Standing before the simple, dark building, you feel the weight of history pressed gently on your heart. Behind those walls, a young girl once wrote words that continue to echo through generations. You close your eyes for a moment, imagining her looking out of the small attic window, watching the same canals you just walked along. Her diary, her courage, her hope, all still alive in the stillness of this night. The wind brushes your face as if to remind you, even in silence, stories endure. As you walk away, you notice how peaceful it feels here now. The city hums softly in the distance, bicycles gliding over bridges, quiet laughter from a nearby cafe. But around you, time feels suspended. The reflections on the canal ripple faintly under the moonlight, carrying the memory of everything this city has seen. You breathe deeply and continue along the narrow street, your steps slow and unhurried. The world feels softer now, lighter. The night sky above Amsterdam stretches endlessly, its stars glowing faintly, like old souls watching over the sleeping city. You leave the stillness of Jordan behind, and the streets open once more into wide, tree-lined paths. The hum of the city fades as you enter Vondelpark, Amsterdam's green heart, a peaceful haven in the middle of the night. The moonlight spills gently across the grass, turning the dew into tiny diamonds. Somewhere in the distance, you hear the quiet rustle of leaves and the soft splash of a duck gliding across the pond. You walk slowly along the winding paths, past tall willow trees whose branches sway like sleepy dancers. The park feels almost magical at this hour, like it belongs only to you. A cool breeze brushes against your face, and you take a deep breath, filling your lungs with the scent of earth and rain. Every step feels lighter than the last. You find a small bench by the water and sit down, watching the ripples shimmer under the moonlight. The faint echo of a tram bell rings far away, blending with the sound of the water. For a moment, it feels as if the whole world has gone quiet, waiting with you in perfect peace. After a while, you rise and continue your walk toward the heart of the city again, where the Bloemenmarkt, the floating flower market, rests along the single canal. Even at night, the air carries the memory of thousands of blossoms, tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths. You imagine the colors glowing softly in the darkness, reds, purples, yellows, and pinks swaying gently with the water's rhythm. The smell is sweet and calming, like a gentle promise of spring. You close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself surrounded by flowers, each petal a soft whisper guiding you deeper into rest. Now, as you wander toward the final stretch of your journey, you reach Dam Square, quiet under the pale glow of the streetlights. The royal palace stands tall and still, its grand facade illuminated softly against the sky. You can almost hear the distant murmur of centuries, kings, artists, dreamers, all fading gently into the night. You take one last deep breath. The cool air fills your lungs, and the sounds of the city, bicycles, water, distant laughter, blend into one soothing melody. Amsterdam exhales with you, slow and peaceful. The lights on the canals begin to blur as your eyelids grow heavy. You imagine lying back on a boat, gently rocking as it drifts through the silver reflections of the city. The water murmurs softly, the air hums with calm, and before you know it, you're floating, somewhere between Amsterdam's dreams and your own. Good night, traveler. Crescent moon.